Hey, you're right guys, Trish is Joey, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 1 of Shameless season 4. I loved the third season. I think it was a huge improvement from seasons 1 and 2 for sure. It went from a 7 out of 10 show to basically a 9, I'd say, at the moment. And people are saying that season 4 is even better than season 3. So if that's the case, then we're definitely in for a treat with this season. Obviously, at the end of the last season, we had Jimmy dying, being murdered, and Fiona not even actually finding out the truth, just know that he kind of disappeared, and that's probably what she'll think. Frank's in a bit of trouble with his body. He needs to like give up on booze, but it's Frank. It's just never going to happen. So yeah, a lot of storylines set up for season 4. Mickey and Ian as well. And obviously I was going to do a character tier list at the end of season 3, but didn't get around to it. So we're going to do the character tier list now. I might film it before the reaction, but actually put it at the end of the reaction, just so if people want to jump into the reaction, they don't have to go through the tier list. So the tier list, I'm going to do it now, but it will be at the end of the reaction if you want to check it out. But yeah, anyway guys, episode 1 of season 4. Let's do this. Yo, I'm actually hot, dude. See, I'm starting with Fiona, they know. Yo, it's just so iconic. I mean, come on.
Morning, sunshine.
Oh, Liam spoke. Cole looks grown up. Debbie looks... What the fuck? Everyone's like 20. It's like they haven't yet, but you can like tell the transition. You know, like the Harry Potter films where you slowly see them like turn into adults. We've gone back to season 1 vibes with the snow and stuff.
Hanging out with Holly.
You two gonna work the corner?
Shut up, I haven't abused marijuana like the rest of you, so yes, I remember. I have the
Alright, Debbie.
My memory's intact.
Oh my god, she's going to be infuriating this season, I can tell already. Is Sheila just inviting herself over all the time now?
Going this morning? Billion times.
Debbie, oh my god, if she is the definition of where this season, I can't be arsed.
We can get Tanisha from down the block to help out.
Tanisha from down the
No, but she has a
block.
shitload of babies.
I mean, I'm not like falling in love or anything, but
Wait, is
like
Mike
him.
the guy from last season? I don't know his name.
Little dry humping, a couple of hand jobs, but no, he's my boss, so we're
Oh
going
yeah, it's
slow.
the same guy.
Fuck right away in the middle class. No, fuck him. He was a pussy anyway.
Okay.
Better off without him.
Wait, is Frank just left again like he did at the end of...
Cockroach.
Oh no, beginning of season 3, I guess. Is this where he is? Here he is.
Yo, hands out now.
Oh my god. Wow.
Hi, Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
She was looking for Ian.
Seen him?
Why do you care?
Don't.
Yeah, alright mate, that was convincing.
Said, look,
Lip, my boy. Surely we're going to meet new characters with him being here. You know, he's got his hair, like, back. You know, he's actually studying and stuff. That looks grim, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I'd throw up. Fiona! Yo, his voice is deep. What the fuck?
Scarcity equals value. Basic economics.
Right.
Fair. My retarded brother is a year younger than me.
Oh,
Still
Debbie, shut
Hey,
up.
you're lucky.
I'm not going to love Debbie's storyline in this season at all. Just as a heads up. I'm already annoyed. Cole's getting more screen time already. We're like, what, 15 minutes in? Oh my god. He's wearing the same clothes.
at college.
Good luck.
Yeah. Grim. Yeah. You're in Cole's spit. It's so weird seeing her not with Jimmy. Jesus.
3 o'clock.
Oh, Debbie, come on. Guys, if you don't talk to them, you're a paedophile. Right, they're pedos. God, CVA.
I don't know.
How old is this guy? I don't know what I'm doing. Yo, okay. Oh my god. The actual just brown water at the bottom. He's got a job and everything. Oh wow. What a scumbag. Yo, this is a wholesome episode so far. Everyone's just living their life. She's happy. Lip seems like we just haven't seen Ian yet.
Far, far away to dump him.
He's dying.
Great.
No, he's killing himself. There's a difference.
I can take care of him.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes!
Fuck off. This is dead.
God, for Christ's sake, just fuck her.
Okay. Is that Debbie's room? No. Oh wait, I thought she was going to be with that guy. I was like, please don't. One Direction. I always try and do these parallels between them both.
Dirty little cook boy.
Cook boy? So your boyfriend's a cook? Okay. Yo, he looks so different. Is she pregnant?
You gotta be shitting.
Oh my god. Who needs $5? Just buy an apple. So Sheila comes around and cleans the house now.
I don't even think that's minimum wage, man.
Mickey's getting his own storyline.
Oh, yeah.
The
Guy who owns the bar.
Oh yeah, I forget he technically don't own
Broke
it.
more kneecaps in his day than any other Shylock on the south side.
How is that possible?
Okay.
Well, when a man's penis goes into a woman's
part. I mean, how is it possible now after...
Yeah, but on the fact that she's gonna have 2 babies now. Oh, okay.
Secret admirer.
So now it's time for the talk. That allocation makes you decide to elect.
Look how
Money
big that
market funds,
folder
bonds,
is.
stocks.
Okay, so if you graded it, what was wrong with it?
It sucked.
Okay, Jesus.
But,
You danced around, you tried to be clever, but there were no compelling insights or any attempted original
original thought on Byron's Child Herald's pilgrimage?
thought. You got another week to add drop before you're stuck in here, all right? You don't want to work any harder than this piece of shit. I suggest you find yourself another course.
I mean, fair play.
Stan.
Stan's dead. Yup. Ripped. Wow. Oh, is that what he's doing with the needles?
No. Good. You?
Yeah, doing great.
Good.
Oh my god, hi!
What about your mom?
Oh, she gonna have to have an abortion. I can't have
An abortion is too far along, surely. And she ain't gonna have an abortion.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Just to clean another room.
But I will make this kitchen my bitch.
Okay, Sheila. They've got a free maid. Booze.
Thought we had some wine left.
Yeah.
The 2 of us finished off an entire gallon of box wine the other night?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's happy days now, isn't it? Eh? Oh, this is that freeze thing that they were all doing. No, everyone got involved, to be fair. Oh, they took little photos together of every time they had sex. He misses Ian, dude. Oh shit, he's got a secret stash of Ian. The music rising. Oh god. Jesus. Oh, she's all by herself. I feel bad for Sheila. She's literally got no one now. That was the quickest orgasm ever. Did you say thank you? Okay.
You're great.
I like you.
You also like the Teletubbies, Debbie. You're like 4. What's she on about, man? This guy's so awkward.
Yeah,
He's looking.
looks nice.
Great. I love this romance. It's so good. I'm so invested. Great. Go inside?
I'm pregnant.
Oh, she told him.
What?
It's
You
like,
just said you're pregnant. Holy shit, are you serious?
Yes, but we shouldn't get our hopes.
Holy shit!
Maybe you need to give it a rest. How many times is that today?
9.
9.
9.
Jesus.
Carl, how about when I'm not in the room?
Yeah, that's probably ideal. I'm glad Frank had a line with that then. He's like, me being in the room's probably a bit weird. His face. Okay, there we go, guys. That's episode 1 of Shameless Season 4. Very good episode. It was weird not seeing Lip because I really thought we'd just kind of jump into his story, but I'm assuming he'll be in the next episode. Maybe we'll get a bit more of his storyline. So, everyone else, though, was really strong. We got a lot more of Cole this episode, which he seems like he's going to be a main character. Same with Debbie. She got a lot more of a storyline, but hers was kind of garbage. I don't know. It's just like walking around. I guess it's just her being 13, like being a teenager, I guess. I don't really know, but I can't relate to a 13-year-old teenage girl because I was never at that point. So I don't know. Like, she can go do her thing, whatever. But yeah, so I'm sure the storyline's going to be that for the whole season. We'll wait and see. Fiona. I said Fiona, but I was meant to say Veronica. Veronica and Kev. I guess Veronica actually being pregnant now. Her mother is not going to get an abortion. I don't know how far along she is. Then they said it's been 3 months since Fiona started her job, so but her mum is definitely not going to get an abortion. So Kev's going to have 2 kids. That was unexpected, but I feel like that's a good thing to do with Veronica's character, like to maybe move it along a little bit more. Is to actually just have her be pregnant and have a baby. So yeah, we'll see how that kind of plays out. Didn't care for obviously Stan dying. We saw Stan like once in season 2. And he was a twat, so don't really care for that. I know it had meant a lot to Kev, so I think that was really the point, but yeah, whatever. Frank being back, he's in a bad shape. Like, the fact he can't even drink alcohol, that was Frank, was alcohol, so that's such a huge part of him that's been taken away. I am curious how he's going to get around it, and he's obviously going to struggle with that. But definitely this season, probably the rest of the show, unless they find a way around it, but I don't really know. So Frank again, we'll see what happens, but his kind of bond with Cole, a little bit forward with certain things on that episode, but yeah, I feel like they have the strongest bond, like him and Carl at the moment, out of everyone. Lip kind of doing his own thing. I love Lip. But again, he didn't really give him too much. He just kind of showed where he's at and what he's doing. I'm glad we're getting Mickey kind of by himself, not because every scene we have him, he's always with Ian, but now we're actually seeing his storyline with just him and Mandy as well, so I enjoyed that. And Fiona just being a boss. Dating Mike, doing her thing. Like I said, everyone in this episode was just doing their own thing, which I liked. So yeah, overall I'm going to give it an 8.2 out of 10. I think it was a very strong premiere. Shameless always nailed the premieres, to be fair. The premieres of seasons 1, 2, 3 and now 4 have all been fairly strong. So yeah, I'm excited for this season. As I said, heard very good things about it, so my fingers are crossed. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. The tier list should come after this. So yeah, I'll see you next time for episode 2. If you want the uncut and early reactions, of course, the link to the Patreon page will be down below. Right, so I have to thank Michelle on Discord for making this for me. I usually do the the tier maker lists myself when I finish the season, if I'm caught up with that show. But with shows like this, I don't want to go searching the characters and getting images of them, just in case there are spoilers for obviously later seasons. So thank you, Michelle, for making this tier list. It makes it a lot easier, because again, I don't want to search ones in tier maker just in case there are spoilers again, or if they don't have the characters, because they'll probably have characters that are in later seasons instead of just the seasons that I've watched. So yeah, here we go. This is the list so far. Like I say, a lot of these characters are very minute and weren't in it much, so they'll probably just go in the meh, quite a few of these, but we'll jump through these. This is the guy who's at the bar all the time. I don't actually know his name. Meh for him. He has a couple of funny lines, but nothing really too great. Same with this guy. I'd say he's probably under him because he has even less. Veronica's mum. Again, she's not the worst, but I just don't really care about that much. And this whole storyline of her, Veronica and Kevin, was just a bit, a bit much. This is the cop. He was definitely more so involved in season 1. I think he cropped up a couple of times in season 2 and season 3, but not much really. I'd say he's better than these 3, but still don't really care about him too much. This was the kid that Veronica and Kevin took in. She just kind of disappeared with that kid. So I think she had a couple of good scenes, but overall I'd honestly just put her there. I actually prefer the cop to her a little bit. Her storyline was very brief. They just kind of glossed over it and forgot it happened. So, well, I mean, that's what led Veronica, I guess, to wanting to have the baby, so it did have a purpose. I didn't love the character. I didn't mind the story, but her as a character I didn't love. Frank's mum was absolute garbage. That storyline felt like it went on for ages, even though it didn't really go on that long. That was season 2, I think. No, yeah, it was definitely season 2. I think it was about 4 eps she was in it, 5 eps. I'm glad she died, though. If she was still in the show, I'd be annoyed. This guy, I actually liked him. He's obviously the guy who was watching over Jimmy the whole time, but I don't know. I know it's probably the last we're ever going to see of him, but even the fact that he gave Fiona all the money when, you know, his boss would not allow that at all, so he actually risked his life in a way to kind of give Fiona the money. And he's not a good guy, technically, but I liked him. I thought he was an interesting character, so I'm going to put him in the good tier for sure. She was the, I don't know the guy's name, but the guy who was at the shop, it was his wife. Trash, really. Didn't really care for her at all. This girl disappeared. This was Fiona's friend for like, what, 2 eps, 3 eps? She was in it even a bit longer than that, to be fair. She just suddenly disappeared. I don't know if they mentioned her at all, but she was not in season 3 at all. Honestly, don't really care too much. I'd probably put her maybe there. Like, she had a thing for Fiona, but then disappeared, so... This one's tricky. Obviously, the Monica, the parent of all the Gallaghers. I don't love her, but I do think she's a very interesting character, and the actress does a very good job with her. So I'm not going to put her in the don't care, but I'm just going to put her in the good for now. Actually, below him, because I don't know, I just like this guy. But I feel like, well, she's definitely going to come back at some point, so I'd be intrigued what other storylines they kind of bring out of her, but I'll have to wait and see on her, I think. She was good. Mandy. We have had ups and downs with Mandy. Actually, we'll leave like the mains as the mains. We'll do the mains at the end. This guy, I do not really care about him. Obviously, he had a lot of a storyline for Ian in season 1. I'd probably put him there. And he was technically a paedophile. No, he actually just was a paedophile, because how old was Ian in season 1? Like 16, I want to say. I could be wrong on that. Technically, which would actually be here, so, but still better than Frank's mum. Veronica, main character, Carl, main, yeah, Yo, she's a madness, but as a character, I'd put her in good. She had some funny moments. Not as good as Monica, because Monica, I feel like she's more likable, even though she's actually a knob. But Monica had more of a story and of a natural character, I feel. But she is a madness, to be fair, so we're going to put her there. Frank, Fiona, Sheila I'd say is a main character at this point. Deb is a main. Liam's not really a main, so I like Liam. He's obviously he's not really a character at the moment. He's just a baby that flops around, so I'm going to put him there at the bottom of good. If he sticks around with the show, maybe they'll do a lot more with his character, but we'll wait and see. I don't... Oh, that's Mickey. I was like, who's this in the suit? I'd say he's a main, so we'll leave him. Kevin's a main. Jimmy, season 1, honestly, he would have been, maybe not that bottom, but like here, he was trash in season 1. If you saw the reaction to season 1, you know I did not like him. Then season 2 kind of went up in here. Season 3, though, I'm going to put him at the top of good. I won't say he's quite fantastic, but he had a huge progression from season 1. He got a lot better of a character. They gave more to his actual personality and his own storylines instead of it just being about Fiona. And he wasn't so much of a scumbag. So I liked Jimmy by the end. And it was a bit gutting that he died, but I felt like it was the perfect time for him to kind of go as well. Because I don't know what else they could have really done with his character. So good that he died, but definitely an improvement, a huge improvement from season 1. This guy's absolute garbage. He's at the bottom of the barrel. Mickey's dad. You know, that scene still with him forcing Mickey to have sex with that woman and Ian watching, that was brutal. So hopefully he gets shot by the end of the season or the end of the show. That'd be ideal. Jodie, would you say he's a main? Nah, maybe not main. And he's not even going to be in the show, or he might pop up at some point, but him and Karen are like gone. But he's fantastic. He's our first fantastic character. He, in season 1 or 2, whenever he came into it, he would have been like a meh or good. But at season 3, he's probably the funniest character out of all of them. I get the most laughs out of just anything Jodie says. So for that reason, I'm going to put him in fantastic. Karen, see, part of me wants to just put her in trash. But I look back at season 1, when I did really like a character and I did feel bad with how her dad kind of treated her and stuff as well. So she's had good moments. She's had like potential, but obviously season 3 and end of season, or second half of season 2, whenever she started to turn to this awful character, just, yeah, because season 1 I'd probably put her in the good pile, but everything else considered, I'd probably put... Thing is, you have to look at it as a character as well, because technically Karen is a really good character, like for what she did with Mandy's story, and obviously Sheila, Jodie, Lip, all those characters, she's a huge part of their story. So for that reason, I'd probably put her at the top of meh. Hates her personality and hates her, but as a character, she is really good, so we'll put her there. This guy's garbage. Who's Karen's dad? I'd probably put maybe him. Have they actually even found his body? I think he committed suicide at the end of season 1, but no one even found his body. This guy, I don't know. Obviously, maybe get... Well, I don't know, but maybe we'll get more of him in season 4. Fingers crossed, because he has potential, and obviously his little romance with Fiona. So I'm going to put him at good for now, but at the bottom. Don't really have much of him, but from what I've seen, I'm going to put him there. This was that fake grandma they hired there. I'd probably put her at the bottom of there. Don't really care. This guy... I don't know how old Ian is where I am, but this guy's technically a pedo as well. Unless, I don't know. I don't actually know how old Ian is in season 3, so I'm not too sure about that. But as a character, he was okay. I'd probably put him there. Yeah, I'd probably put him there. He had some good little scenes, but nothing major. Jaime, again, don't really care for Jaime. Maybe there, above Veronica's mom, because Veronica's mom, oh my god. Oh, that's, I'll have to like look into who it is. That's her dad, who obviously killed Jimmy. See, I don't think he's a trash person, obviously, but again, as a character, he's interesting. I actually kind of want more of him in the show at some point, but I'll put him... I don't know, maybe like there. No, maybe there. Because like, as I said, as a character, he is interesting in this whole storyline with Jimmy. And the actor plays him quite well as well. This guy, I think that's Kev's ex. Trash, pretending that he had a kid, even though he didn't. Do not care for this character at all. So you're gonna go maybe there. What is this guy's name? I feel like I know his name, I can't remember. And then this person was I think that is the person who was looking over Debbie when she was obviously had to be orphaned, so she's probably gonna go there. No, maybe there. You're not as trash as Mickey's dad, but you like she's got a little workshop going on in the basement. Oh my god! Right, these are all the mains pretty much. So we'll start with Mandy. I feel like I like her where I'm at the moment, but I look back at seasons, not so much 1, but definitely 2 and most of 3. All her character is do you want to have sex? I want to have sex. I'm horny all the time. Sex, sex, sex. That's all her character is at the moment. She had a bit more when she kind of got lip into the uni. And obviously this whole stuff with Karen. But that was towards the end of season 3. So at the moment, I'm going to put her... But she is very close to kind of being here in the good pile. She just needs a little bit more for me. She has potential though, because and again, a lot of people really like her character, so I'm waiting for that kind of moment. But I look back at seasons 2 and 3, she just annoys me a lot, and the way she's always trying to like make a point to Fiona, it's just like, nah, pipe down. You're never going to top Fiona. Fiona's just the best. And again, her personality is just wanting sex all the time. Veronica. This is either top of good or below Jodie. I'd probably put her there. I feel like I need a bit more. And again, her storyline in season 3 of just wanting to have this kid, but the way they went about it was just kind of a bit Didn't love that storyline. I feel like with Veronica and Kev, I do really like their characters, but the storylines are all, not always, but most of the time kind of lacking. Like the one where Kev's ex kind of came back for a bit, I actually didn't mind that storyline because it was a little bit different. We'll do Kev as well. He's fantastic. He's an absolute geese. He's a madness, but we'll put him above Jodie. He's a really good character. Again, hopefully they give him a bit more of that storyline in season 4, but I just love him. He's just a lovable guy, so he's going there. Debbie, she's definitely not trash. She's not trash, but honestly, she's the worst out of all the Gallaghers, without a doubt. Like, Liam is actually better than her. I feel like she has good moments, but she's always just annoying. She's just a bit annoying. So honestly, I'm going to put her above Karen, but not above Mandy. I don't know. Hopefully they do a bit better with Debbie in season 4, because there's just something about her that kind of annoys me. But we'll see what happens. Sheila, seasons 1 and 2 honestly would either be top of trash or in the meh. But end of season 3, I'm going to put her at the bottom of good. And that's an improvement, because I did not like Sheila at all. She, again, like Debbie, just annoyed me. Her storyline in season 1 was the same thing. It was when I can't leave the house, and it got very repetitive and boring. And then whenever it got to her in season 2, I was like, oh, this is boring. But season 3, they changed her character around. She's got a lot more of a personality now. I don't really know what they're going to do with her in season 4, because obviously Jodie and Karen have both left. So I don't know what they can do with her. But we will see in a minute. Or I would have watched the reaction by the time you're watching this, but yeah. Mickey. Season 1, didn't like him, didn't really get the hype, because everyone in the comments was like, Mickey's here. Now I do get the hype. He is definitely an interesting character. Don't like how he kind of treats Ian, but at the same time, you look at his dad, and you kind of like, I can't hate him for how he treats Ian. So I'm going to put him in good. Above her, above Monica, above him. Not as good as Jimmy for me. I think he definitely will be. He has the potential to be in best of the best, depending how his story arc kind of goes. But at the moment, I'm going to just put him in the good pile. But he's got probably the most potential out of everyone here, I'd say, is like how far he can go. We'll wait and see. Same with like Cole though, because Cole is a boss. He's fantastic. I love Cole. I'm going to put him below Joe. Oh, that's hard. These three are tricky. I don't know. Carl again has potential, so I'm going to put him there. I think Kev's definitely better at the moment. He's had more of a story than Carl. But they gave Carl a lot more in season 3, which I was happy about, because he's one of the more interesting Gallaghers. He's a madness, like Kev. He's just crazy, but I love him. Right, the four big mains. We'll start with Frank. He is a tricky one. This show would not work without him. I hate him most of the, like 95% of the time I'm like, you are garbage. He's such an awful person, but the show simply would not work without him. And he is funny. He is funny a lot of the time. So I'm going to put him in fantastic, and that's keeping in mind that I do genuinely dislike Frank, but he is a fantastic character. So I'm going to put him... I put him below Jodie, because Jodie's wholesome, Frank is not. But Frank had a couple of moments at the end of season 3 where he's actually looking out for his kids and not so much himself. So hopefully more of that in season 4. And even little moments like where he was kind of spending the day with Lip as well. He was getting him like wasted, which is, you know, classic Frank, whatever. But I want more of that in season 4. I feel like we've had the time in seasons 1, 2 and 3 where he's just like separated from them all and he's doing his own thing and they hate him. And I'm not saying they should love him in season 4, but maybe just do a bit more with him involved with everyone. I feel like that'd be good for his character. Ian is best of the best. I love Ian. I wasn't too interested in him in season 1, but he was again one of those that had potential. Then season 2 and 3, especially season 3, they absolutely nailed it with his character. Hopefully they can keep that up with season 4. We'll do Fiona last, because, I mean, you know where Fiona's going, come on. Lip, second favourite character for me. He's been more consistent than Ian, I think. Like, in terms of, I've loved him from the first few episodes, and I still love him, and we're at the end of season 3. So, again, hopefully they can keep it up with his character. I don't really know what they can do with him apart from him obviously going to uni. Don't love his relationship with Mandy, or didn't love his relationship with Karen, but he's just smart and I love him. I like that he's kind of actually taking the opportunities that Mandy's given him. And Fiona, I just love Fiona. She's just sick. She's the best character of the show. The actress, Emmy Rossum, I think her name is, absolutely nails every single scene she is in. She's the best actress out of all of them. And to be fair, Frank, the actor who plays Frank, absolutely, they all are sick. They're all great actors, but Fiona, Emmy Rossum, absolutely destroys everyone. She's just god tier. And again, as Lip and Ian, hopefully they can just continue with making her the best of the best and don't drop that momentum. I know at some point, we have like over 10 seasons, at some point these 3 characters are going to dip down in their stories and stuff like that. I understand that, but at the moment we're just on such a roll with them that I hope it kind of sticks. So yeah, that's kind of where we're looking with the characters at the moment. Like I said, I see Mickey definitely progressing higher. Even Veronica could progress up to the next tier depending how the story. Mandy, she could progress. Debbie is either going to be a hit or miss. She'll either go up or down. We'll have to wait and see on her. I'm going to miss her because, you know, Cole, again, him and Kev have the potential to be best of the best. They just need a bit more of a story, I feel. So, and he will forever be at the bottom here. Michelle, nice, you know, picture choice with this guy. You couldn't have picked a better picture for this guy. Just absolute scumbag. So yeah, there we go, guys. That's a tier list. I'm going to jump into episode 1 now, even though technically you'll be watching this after. So yeah, I'll say bye now. Thanks for watching. Even though I'm about to do the reaction, I don't really know. Either way, see you in episode 2. Patreon, all that shit. Bye. But now I'm going to watch the reaction, so not really.